Gavin, welcome back to the number one podcast voted best in class of 2024 to
yeah, we're actually above Joe Rogan.
Yeah. We're bigger but less political.
In weird.
I mean, not to get political here though.
Yeah. I mean, we've gotten technically everything is political. We've gotten political, I think.
We're but not to get a little bit political. We are both kind of sick.
Yeah, a little bit. I was very nasally when we first were here, like when you got me.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better now. So that's good, but like I'm sure I'm still a little sick, you know.
I feel about the same.
Okay.
So, but we're gonna be here. We're gonna power through it.
We're gonna fuck it.
Because we've put this off. We're behind some videos.
We've been sick.
And
everything has happened. The last month we haven't done jack diddly.
Yeah. Well, we have videos. It's just I haven't had time being sick and work and just like to put them up.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get back on the horse. We're gonna be going. We're gonna
gallop
cruising.
with that horse.
It's just life happens, man. Sometimes things come and you don't know what's happening. And then
you know what else comes? Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. So I think last podcast we might have said we were gonna do Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah.
We watched it and we kind of came to the conclusion that it wasn't anything too interesting to talk about. It's more of like a pretty standard comedy, and I think like
I mean, I wouldn't say it was just a standard comedy.
I mean,
but we couldn't really make. I don't feel like we could have made we probably could have made a 30-minute podcast.
Yeah.
With that, and you know, a podcast we like to do at least an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah, and I don't know how entertaining it would be, but we could talk about it real quick in our Sideflicks later.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm down for that, if you're interested, like I put it on my Sideflicks.
Timestamps right there.
Yeah.
I'll put it on there.
Yeah, I always put in timestamps. So if you don't care about Moon Knight, you can always check to our Sideflicks. I don't put all the individual things we talk about in our Sideflicks.
No.
So
it's just its own separate little category.
So you'll have to figure that out.
Have to figure it out.
Because we're usually all over the place when we talk about that.
Yeah, but I think that's what makes us different, and that's why we're better than Joe Rogan, and we're actually above him.
Well, I mean, isn't Joe Rogan usually like all over the place too, or?
He's just a goofy guy, I think.
Yeah, wasn't he a boxer or something?
I think so, and he's like a commentator for boxing now, I think. And now he's a podcaster. He does like drugs a lot.
Oh, okay.
He talks about how the drugs he does. It's really funny and awesome.
Huh. Well, not to get too politically, but Moon Knight, Gavin.
Yep.
It is a Disney Plus series, streaming exclusively to Disney Plus.
6 episodes.
Where you can watch it on Disney Plus.
That's
all
right.
6 episodes.
Where can you find them? HBO Max.
No, if you want to watch Peacemaker, that's where you can watch it, is HBO Max.
I'm doing like a swerve, like a kind of joke, because you've said Disney Plus a lot.
So Moon Knight.
All right, I'll go fuck myself.
Episode 1, Moon Knight. So I just want to say this up top, that I've been a big Moon Knight fan for about 6 years
About
now.
a decade.
I've been... Oh, no, I can track it back like 6 years, like a certain run that was coming out at the time, and been a big fan. He's been one of those like smaller characters. He's like a C-list, D-list, maybe.
Yeah.
It's hard to gauge that kind of thing because it's like how well you know him.
Yeah.
It doesn't really mean anything. It's just he's not well known.
No, yeah.
And so he's finally getting the limelight. He's finally got a series, and I was excited. So I just want to say that so people didn't think I was a bandwagon guy.
Fucking dick rider right here.
Yeah.
Fucking on the bandwagon, dude.
I mean, you might be that guy.
Who the fuck knows? Maybe you gotta listen to the podcast right now to find out.
Or you go to timestamps and go to the end.
Yeah, all right.
But why would you do that?
Anyways, yeah, why would you do that? Listen to us.
So, after that being said, Gavin doesn't know anything either. I don't think going in.
God, you wouldn't believe it with the plot here.
yeah, so I want you to do a quick synopsis.
Dude.
What, Gavin, to bring back a classic segment.
A certified hood classic segment.
Gavin, my question to you. What was the story?
So the story, eh? Well, let me tell you a little something about Moon Knight.
Tell me something about Moon Knight. Gavin. Okay.
I hope he got that. Oh God. Okay. So we follow this dude, man. This dude, bro.
Yes.
What's his name? Well, his name is Steven?
Steven?
Question mark?
That doesn't sound
We
like
see
a
that-
superhero name.
Yeah,
Unless
what
it
the
has a
fuck?
PH in it. Steven Strange.
Yeah. So we got Steven Seagal, and he is chained to a bed in London or Paris.
London.
He's like a fella in Paris.
Actually, no, he's a lot like the Tom Holland impression that we do.
He actually, except
Steven.
he's not as squeaky. He kind of sounds like this, but yeah, it is.
Hey guys, it's me, Steven.
Hello.
Hello.
I work at a museum as a gift shop guy.
Yeah, right.
So he's like, well, like before we get to the museum,
Yeah.
he is chained to his bed.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. He's a little bottom bitch. We don't fully know.
Yeah.
Is he a bottom? Is he into BDSM? We don't know. We don't find out,
I know.
unfortunately. Yo, you know.
I saw a lot of stuff coming in this show, but it was fun to see. Like,
is it confirmed?
What? No,
If he's a bottom or a top?
I'll let you know.
That's true. You probably are you're more prepared somehow. And
Yeah,
I saw this a month ago.
Yeah, the talk online. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
here,
it's
but
fine.
The talk online was really interesting of like how many people didn't know his character, and seeing it for the first time and seeing how confused everybody was each episode, and like, where's this going? And I'm like, I think I know where that's going. The only thing I didn't really know where it was going, like for 100%, was like towards the last couple episodes. I didn't know where it was going at that point.
That's good.
And then the whole villain arc, but like the Mark stuff was really apparent, and it was kind of taken straight from the comics.
Mark.
Steven, sorry.
Don't worry, he is just as confused as you. Am I right?
Yeah, I can continue, please.
I mean, he doesn't know. This guy doesn't know shit about the plot.
I don't know shit about Moon Knight.
yeah. Even though he's known the character for literally 10 years.
Yes.
I know more, and I've only seen the show. And okay, so like he's chained. What is he? What is his story? Where does he live? It's a little like apartment with a lot of books about Egyptians and ancient shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell is this about?
What's going on?
What the heck's going on? And you know, we see him going to work. He's like, yeah, right. He's kind of like he's like a little he's kind of like an outcast. Like people don't know what to make of this guy because he's talking to fucking statues. Cause like he's a fucking weirdo. Yeah. You know, like what the fuck is he doing? Well, we get to find out as this story goes along.
I actually thought that was a statue at first. It's not a statue.
It's just
It's one of those people that like put like silver or gold paint on them.
Yeah.
And they like.
Yeah, he was just one of those.
Act like statues.
Yeah.
Money.
Which is like such a. It's really unimpressive. I think.
It's not impressive?
No, I don't think it's impressive.
I think it's very impressive.
Well, maybe not
to do that for long periods of time.
That's true. I have ADHD, so what do I know? But if I did it, I would just be like shaking the whole time, like, "Oh, I'm a statue, trust me." And you know, he's like an outcast. He's like, "Yeah, right."
But the manager is an asshole to him.
Yeah, like a real butthole to him. It's like really
butthole.
She's like, "Fuck you, alright?" And Steven's just a little sweetheart. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I could be like one of those guys that like shows what's going on." Fuck you! It's like fucked up.
Yeah.
He could probably do it without the knowledge he has in his brain. No. But why does he have that knowledge? I don't fucking know. Yeah. And yeah. So eventually he like.
He goes to sleep that night.
He does go to sleep, and it's like a dream. Dream? Question mark? Is it like a dream? I forgot.
Is that how you interpret it? Is it a dream?
Kinda.
I mean, what?
Dude.
I mean, if we're going with no spoilers, I mean, I don't.
We'll just say it's a dream. And he goes to like this little village.
I just want to hear your pure thoughts. I don't want to influence.
I'm horrible, dude. Like you. This is why we stopped doing this segment. I'm awful at this shit.
Just tell it.
I'm trying. I'm trying. So he has a dream.
They're in the Alps.
And the Alps, I guess.
He gets transported to the Alps instantly.
Yeah, he's like, "What? Yeah, right." And he's looking around. And he gets to this little village, and this guy, Ethan Hawke, is like.
He's a hawk?
He is a hawk. Yeah. He's like, I knew it was him, but like I had to double check. I'm like, is that Ethan Hawke? And it was. Yeah. I'm used to him with the goatee.
Yeah.
That's like that's a signature Ethan Hawke look.
Very true. Yeah.
But he's telling people if they're good or evil or some shit. Like he's like, oh, you're not pure, and they fucking die. Like they just fucking die, dude.
Yeah, he says that they're he balances.
He balances
their
some
scales,
shit. Yeah.
And if they, like, it goes through their future, their past, and their present.
Yeah.
And if for some reason they're bad, whatever metric that is, he kills them.
Yeah, he fucking just murks
And if they're
them.
good, however that metric works, they live.
Yeah.
And it's like this actual scale tattoo.
Yeah.
Thing.
And he does a couple people. Steven's watching. He's like, "What the hell? You alright?" And then he's like, "You brother, my man, come up here." And Steven's like, "No," because he's a little pussy boy.
No, you're remembering it wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Great. That's good.
So he has this little scarab thing.
Oh right, and Ethan Hawke wants it, right?
And the goons are looking for it, and like they tell Ethan Hawke's character that he's there. And so he like calls out to his followers and they kneel down. And Steven doesn't. He's like, oh, bollocks.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh, bollocks. And then he finds out Steven has
like,
it.
come here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now.
And Steven has no idea what's going on.
He's like, what the hell? All right. And then Steven like does an eye thing. Okay, yeah. He's like, and then it comes back, and he's like fucking doing like a classic bare knuckle boxer like pose, and it, like people are fucking bleeding and like dead.
He's got blood on his hand. He's like, whoa.
He's like, all right. He's like confused. He's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And we have a chase sequence.
And like that keeps on happening.
And yeah, the little eye thing I think happens two more times.
Yeah.
And I thought one of them was really cool when he was like in the car.
Oh yeah, I love this entire sequence. I think it's really fun.
It is really cool.
Creative.
It's really cool. And he's like, oh no! And then he's like, he's driving backwards away from them. It's like real fun.
Yeah. At one point, he's like holding a gun, and like a guy, he's like shot, and he falls out the back when he wakes up.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And then Steven wakes up? Question mark.
Yeah, he wakes up.
Yeah, wakes up.
And
he's like, all right.
Then he goes to work, and Ethan Hawke
confronts
him.
And he's like,
and then later on, like at the night, he's doing inventory because he's been late to work so many times.
Mm-hmm.
And this like jackal creature comes and
attacks
him.
Attacks him.
Barricades himself in the bathroom,
and he's like, and then I think after that, do we go to the second episode, or is this still the first episode?
Still the first episode, climax of the first episode.
He goes to the guy with the cameras.
No, what happens at the very end of the first episode?
For fuck's sake, dude!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Is it the lady?
Okay, it's when so we find out that there's somebody else inside of his mind.
I'm fucking awful.
And he Mark
talks
to
the guy
to Steven, and Mark is pleading with Steven to let him
take over. Yeah. And he takes over, right?
And he takes over.
Okay.
Camera cuts out, and we're pushing into the bathroom, and we're hearing fucking meat smacking.
Dude. And we see him.
And we
see the costume.
We see the big bull. We see the big white Moon Knight himself.
Yeah. All right.
And you hear that climactic sound.
Fucking wicked.
He fucking does a couple extra.
Yeah, he's fucking aggressive. He's a fucking aggressive boy.
Oh, it's great. At one point, we see a fucking sink smash through the door.
Fucking lit.
We don't see too much of the actual fight.
No,
but like then he stands up and he walks to the camera, and that's it. That's episode 1.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Episode 2. Oh god, this is gonna be a while, dude.
Actually, what if we stop there for spoilers, because it's episode 1.
Okay.
If you think you're spoiled for the whole show, if you watch episode 1, you're mistaken. You're not.
No, you're not. No.
Episode 1. What do you think as an opener? How did you feel?
It's all right.
I think it was all right.
I think there is it's kind of slow in the beginning, but like I'd say halfway through the episode, it's when it really starts. Like when he gets to the Alps, it really starts to pick up. Yeah. I get what they were doing for the first half. You gotta establish your characters, and that's fine. But it still was slow for me. I would give the episode about a 7. Don DiMaggio's.
Okay.
Action was good. Characters, we're getting a little bit. We're knowing them a little bit.
Yeah.
But not too much. second episode is kind of what that's for. But yeah.
We missed a couple of things. I didn't want to interrupt too much, but
I'm horrible. I don't know why we're doing this segment.
At the beginning of the Alps, and sometimes he has this voice in his head.
He's
it's like some kind of
a DD.
Yeah, it's a god basically. Yeah. I didn't want to spoil it too much, but it's a god named Khonshu.
Yeah.
And his voice is awesome.
Fucking deep. It's kind of like Venom's, but like more intimidating.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's really good.
It's less goofy.
And he finds a phone with somebody called Layla on the contacts, a ton of them. And there's actually a reference in there. I don't think they're going to follow up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Of one of his supporting characters from the comics called Frenchie. Mm. That was the one name you saw other than Layla. Right?
Oh, yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah.
I can't remember the actual French name, but his nickname is Frenchie.
Uh-huh.
I think it was a really good episode.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe not knowing literally anything about it, it might have been slow and more confusing.
Yeah.
But even as someone like me, like coming from my point of view, I thought it was really good. I think it's like an 8, maybe even a 9.
Yeah, all right.
I think it's a really good start to something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first episode out of 6.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine if you take it slow. First episode, you don't... Like, you should hook people in, but you don't need to go crazy fast.
That's true, I guess.
Especially with someone new, you need to make sure people hang on to information instead of just breezing past it and people forget it.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, whatever rules you set up or whatever gimmicks you're going to set up or just whatever.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because, like, I feel like if they breeze past too much of this and... Yeah, like...
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Question, Nate.
First episode.
Layla is not introduced yet, right?
No.
Okay, I'm remembering things a little right.
No. I think we should maybe do a non-spoiler rating now, so we can talk about the rest of the episodes, because there's quite a...
Good Lord, please.
It's going to be really... It'd be really hard to do a non-spoiler review of the rest.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that happens.
There's quite a bit that I can't even fucking remember.
What? Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm horrible at this job.
So, Gavin, overall, non-spoiler review. What do you think of Moon Knight? I want to say season 1, but it's not confirmed to have a second season.
The whole season.
Yeah, the whole season or series, depending on what happens.
Okay, sure.
What do you think?
An 8 seems good.
An 8?
Yeah.
What do you... Give some quick thoughts about the characters.
Characters, most of them are pretty good, I think. Layla's pretty cool. She's a pretty cool character. Mark's / Steven, it's Mark.
Yeah.
Right? It's just Mark.
Yeah,
Steven's like a little boy.
We should probably save a little bit of that explanation for spoilers.
Sure. Spark.
Spark.
He's a really good character.
Neven.
Oscar Isaac does a really good job with the character.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
He's a really good actor, and he's really good with the character.
Yeah.
Like, he's very convincing, other than the British accent.
I've heard mixed things about that. I think it's fine.
It's a little it's like an over-the-top British accent, but, like, you know.
See, I've heard some British people say it's great. I've heard some British people say it's bad.
Yeah.
I think it's just whatever you hear.
It is whatever you hear.
It's just real subjective, I think.
Yeah, it is. That's true. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I think our Tom Holland is better than it.
Hey, what's some more? Some more Moon Knight.
I'd say it's an 8. Action's really good for a TV show. We're thinking it's a TV show.
Yeah.
It's really good for a TV show. Like, it's better than Peacemaker, at least with the shots it does. I think the action is pretty equal. I don't like to compare. I think the Moon Knight is more CG with its action.
Yeah.
A lot more CG than, like, Peacemaker, which I like practical, like, little action scenes. Those are always cool.
Yeah.
But, like, I still think the action's great. Characters are cool. Ethan Hawke's a bitch. Little bitch. He's a little bitch. Like, let's get that out of the way. He's a little fucking bitch.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, some of the things...
He's kind of a bitch. I'm actually a little mixed on him.
Okay.
He's a bitch.
We'll go into it.
He's a fucking bitch.
Okay. What'd you think of... Shoot. I don't know what else to talk about.
The gods?
Without spoiler.
The other...
I don't...
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, I don't want to...
We can't talk about much.
Well, there's always big pantheons. There's always multiple gods, but we'll... Let's not go into
the other characters are great. I really like the museum owner.
What do you think about the world that it explored?
Oh, the world? I think it was pretty cool. They went to a lot of different locations. Yeah. I like that. I do like that a lot. I like variety in, what we see. I'd say each episode's like 2, like there's 6 episodes. Like the first 2 are in like London, basically. Yeah. The next 2 are in where is the desert? What is it? Is it ever named?
Egypt.
It's Egypt. Oh, yeah.
And the other 2 are in a place that we can't really talk about.
Yeah, we can't talk. Yeah, I don't really think we could talk about it.
Yeah, because
that's pretty big. What it is.
So, yeah. Okay, I think we should probably stop. We're about to say something. And
I'd say it's an 8. Personally, it's a lot.
Yeah.
All at once, and I have a small fucking brain, and you clearly could tell based on the first episode synopsis.
It is a lot, and I think
there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I don't like it.
Right.
I do enjoy it, but I'd say I've only watched the series once. I would probably need to watch it more to get it more.
Yeah.
But that's about it. That's all I got, really. I'd say an 8 is pretty fair.
As a Moon Knight connoisseur,
Moon Knight
I want to like this a lot more than I do.
Ooh, I didn't expect this.
I don't think I did. I don't think I said it earlier, but he is my favorite comic character. I think he's.
You've mentioned that you just known about him for a while. You never mentioned you liked him.
He is my favorite character in comics. I think he's super interesting with like his main gimmick.
Yeah.
Without spoiling it too much.
Not gimmick, but like what he is about.
It's a gimmick. Each comic character has a gimmick of like why they're interesting, and his story, his gimmick.
Yeah.
Is I think just super unique and interesting.
It is unique.
I think at the end of the day, I also think he looks super sweet.
The costume did look cool.
Like
there's 2 costumes. I'll tell you which one I like better.
Yeah.
When we get to there.
Okay.
I think that'll be interesting.
I think it falls short in some areas that I think are really important for a show like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess I could say non-spoilers. I don't think there's enough action.
That's true.
I love the character study stuff. I think it's really good, but I think Moon Knight, there's only a couple of notable action stuff.
I was gonna say, there's probably like 4 action sequences throughout the whole show. I would say
maybe, and only like 2 of them are like suited up Moon Knight.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, you're right.
Out of 6 episodes, that's really lacking to me.
To be fair, though, this is a TV show. It definitely has a TV show budget.
No,
I think it does. I think it does.
It's got a movie budget.
The CG's kind of shoddy, I think.
Yeah, that's the only thing that...
Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's kind of like...
Everything else looks great.
Yeah, like
it's like movie quality, but the CGI is like... It does lack in some areas.
Yeah, and especially in one episode, it's like...
The worst one I caught was during the chase scene. There's logs that fall.
Oh, yeah.
It looks really bad.
See, I think there's
and like
a worse
that's
one.
Whatever, but that's still like maybe touch it up a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe give it some extra time. I don't want to like harp on bad like I don't want to sound mean to visual effects people
because that's a hard job.
It's a time thing. It's not a skill thing. It's a time thing.
Mm-hmm.
That like they're under just so much crunch time. They have so many projects, and it's not their fault.
No.
It's just Marvel didn't give them enough time.
Yeah, maybe they should have.
Yeah. I mean, a couple extra weeks, month, maybe.
Maybe like a couple. Yeah, I was gonna say a couple, maybe 3 months, maybe.
Yeah.
I definitely would have touched it up a little bit.
Yeah. So, I guess with that being said, no spoilers. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Ooh, I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be role reversed.
Like, no, I think I have to maybe be harder on it. Because he's my favorite.
That's fair.
And I want better for him.
That's fair.
It's not bad by any means. It's just I think it lacks in some areas that I think are really important.
My main thing with it is just like it brings it down 2 points is because it's just like a lot happens. And like and it's 6 episodes. Maybe you could have extended that to like 8 or 10.
Yeah, a thing with the Disney Plus like Marvel series is like they typically don't have enough time to flesh out what they set up.
They seem to be all movie quality.
Yeah,
but like sometimes you just need a little more stuff to happen.
Yeah, I feel like they need to work on either not being as ambitious or focusing in on more stuff that they can actually get done and feel satisfying in that 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Or extend it and change it up for each show that needs it. Like, this one, I think it could have definitely benefited to kind of alleviate, like, the action or, like, I don't know, more of the more out there concepts. Maybe they could flush it out with, like, 8 to 10 episodes.
I was thinking 8. I mean, Peacemaker did a pretty good job of wrapping most of the plots in 8.
Yeah.
And they're all, like, the same length. Like, they're most of these episodes are, like, well, minus the credits, because there's, like, 6 minutes of credits.
Yeah.
They're all about, like, 45 to 50 minutes long.
Yeah, I think someone figured out this is, like, 3.5 hours long total.
Yeah. And
so it's like a long movie.
Yeah, basically. It's like Batman plus more. Or it's like King Kong. There we go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson's King Kong. And yeah, I mean, it's just too much. I have a small fucking stupid brain. You need to, like, flesh more stuff out so I can get it engraved in this small brain, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that literally brings it down 2 points for me.
That's fair.
That's a big thing, you know?
That's fair. I think mine, like I'm reading some of the original Moon Knight comics right now, and it's got a very serialized, like, way of storytelling where, like, each comic is, like, a different story, but it kind of compounds on itself. So it's like this one affects this one, but they're very, like, separate. You can read them separately. Like, you could just jump in on issue 3, skip to 7, you'd probably be fine.
Do you wish that they did it with the show?
I just feel like Moon Knight himself doesn't do enough as Moon Knight in his own show called Moon Knight. I think that's my biggest problem.
And with the rumor that there might be a season 2 because of how successful this has been.
It's rumored, but, like,
well, because you saw
Oscar Isaac says he's open to it. Like, okay, before the show came out, Oscar Isaac, he was on, I think it was the red carpet for, like, the premiere. They premiered the first 4 episodes, like, in a premiere or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he said if people like it, if it makes money, and if there's a story that he feels compelled to come back to, then he's like, yeah, I'd come back. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he said he liked playing the character. And he said, like, now he's like, yeah, I'd come back and play it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, but, like, there's no plans, he said.
Well, maybe he doesn't know that there's plans.
Or maybe he's lying.
That's true,
maybe
too.
He's pulling an Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I was going to say, he could be pulling a little Andrew Garfield real quick.
Yeah, so we don't really know. I'm not counting on it.
Yeah, but you there's a tweet that came out, the series finale, but then, like,
yeah.
I think 10 minutes or an hour later,
yeah, it's
the season finale. Ooh.
Like, who knows?
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah,
Marvel does, probably, and Disney.
But, yeah, that's non-spoilers.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So, spoilers, Gavin.
Yeah, if you don't want any spoilers, go to the Sideflicks. We might be talking about a little bit of that Nick Cage, that crazy kook.
That Luke Cage, Nick Cage.
That Ghost Rider. It's spoiler time!
Maybe we should do those movies, like old Marvel movies.
Yeah, the niche, like the really goofy ones.
Like Fantastic Four, 1 and 2.
The one that's better than Fan 4 Stick?
Oh god, what if we did all the Fantastic Fours?
We'd have to... Why don't we wait until there's a new one so we can do 4 of them? Come on now. Now that's genius.
There is one in development.
That's what I'm saying. Let's wait until that one comes out.
Yeah.
We can have 4 of them. It'll be genius.
Yeah, maybe.
Thinking about it, aren't you? That writes itself. I'm sorry.
The Fantastic Fourth film.
Oh, that's a spicy title.
Okay, so Moon Knight spoilers. Episode 2 through 6. Gavin.
Come on.
Alright, seriously, spoilers. Don't.
I'm dead serious.
I'm gonna make a joke.
I'm dead serious.
2 through 6. Gavin, what was that fucking kaiju fight?
Woo! That was weird.
That was goofy.
That was weak.
I was not expecting that.
That was fun. It was cool.
I loved it.
It was fucking wicked. It was so cool.
Big crocodile lady with
yeah,
dreads.
dude. What the fuck is she doing? She's like, ah! That's like some King Kong shit.
It was exactly like that.
Like
Khonshu's like grabbing her neck with his little crescent thing.
Fucking cool. It's fucking cool, dude.
She's got dreads that turn into a tail. That was really creative.
So fucking cool. Like it's really creative what they did. It was fucking wicked.
And when We're really jumped forward, but I want to talk about that finale because
the finale was a great episode.
Yeah, it was.
That's why.
People. I hate the word mid nowadays.
It's kind of mid.
Like I've heard it said about Moon Knight midnight finale.
It's kind of mid, yeah.
I've heard it. I heard fucking Doctor Strange in the multiverse of midness.
Multiverse of midness. It's fucked up.
I hate that word.
That's fucked up.
And a lot of people didn't like the finale. They thought it was too short. I thought it was fine.
Multiverse of midness or Moon Knight?
Moon Knight.
Dr. Moon Knight. Okay.
Dr. Moon Knight.
I mean, it was short, but like I think that's to its advantage.
I thought it kept it compact. It had good pacing.
It was fast paced.
It did have a lot that it needed to wrap up, going from 5 to 6.
Oh yeah.
But I think it was pretty solid.
It was alright. Yeah.
And it left some threads hanging that we'll talk about later. With I want to know. Actually, no, I'll talk about it now.
Fuck it.
Did you
These
see
spoilers.
The third personality coming?
Oh, I did.
You did?
Because like you've told me there's like I think 4 or 5 personalities, right?
Okay, it depends on the run.
Okay.
So so you got the 3. You got Steven, Mark, and Jake.
Yeah.
Which Jake is really different in this one. He's like a Spanish mobster.
Yeah,
he looks
he's fucking crazy. He's fucking crazy.
He's like, I
Hola.
We don't really know how.
Maybe
Mark
it's because,
doesn't really know how broken he is.
Maybe it's because Oscar Isaac is a Hispanic.
Oh yeah, it's definitely because of that.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Feige, the reason Oscar Isaac came out of this role is because Kevin Feige's like, hey, it's not a well-known character, so you can work with it how you want.
Okay.
And Oscar Isaac is, I think he's Cuban/Guatemalan descent.
Yeah.
So like Hispanic overall.
Yeah.
So he can draw that into his character, which is really cool.
And it works. It worked, I thought. Kind of fucking freaky.
Yeah.
But like, I don't give a shit. Hopefully Ethan Hawke's never coming back.
Oh, why? Okay, why do you hate Ethan Hawke's character so much? I thought he was fine.
I just couldn't get into it. I felt like he was like kind of phoning it in a lot of the time.
Really?
Yeah. I wish he was a little more crazy. Like, I don't know.
I thought he went against the trope of the cult leader kind of, because like he actually made sense, even though he did do some things that weren't like, maybe you shouldn't follow a big crocodile lady, you know?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
And maybe you shouldn't put glass in your shoes.
No, that fucking hurts.
Maybe you shouldn't kill people before they do something bad. And
yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
that's kind of fucked up.
But Khonshu and Amit have a very similar ideology. I think that's interesting.
That is true.
Where like Amit wants to punish before they do something bad. Khonshu wants to punish
the ones that have
after
done
they do something bad. I thought that was really interesting that they did that.
It's a cool dynamic, I think. Good versus evil. It's like the most clear cut of good versus evil you can.
Yeah, and it's basically like the conclusion of how to take out evil. Basically, do you take it out before it happens? But then it's like, who judges that?
Mm-hmm.
Who decides what's evil? Like that's why I can't follow Amit, and I think that's why a lot of people can't follow her. And she's supposed to be the bad guy anyway, so it's like it works.
It does work, I guess. I do like that Moon Knight isn't afraid to kill. I think that's a really interesting thing.
It's weird in the comics. His big crescent darts, they're like really small.
No, they're kind of like huge. They're huge. Like they're like a batarang. Like size. I'm sorry about the comparison. They're like a batarang. Size.
That's a huge thing that people.
Yeah. Again, on the surface level, it is like that.
Like some people call them moonerangs. They're crescent darts. I don't know why they're called. I don't know why they're called darts, but that's just what they're called.
Moonerang.
Yeah.
That's clever. Not really, but like I found it's funny. Yeah, they're fucking huge. They're like, I said, they're like batarang sized.
Yeah, like I thought they were really weird when I went on a Fortnite for the first time, and I saw him, and the way he holds them is he has one in each hand. Like what? They're so fucking huge. Why are they so big?
And then you see the show, and they're like, wow, they're pretty big, eh?
And they look really goofy when he swings too, because he's like,
yeah. Fortnite's goofy in general, but that's a whole other story.
Right.
Maybe in the Sideflicks.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but I think it's really cool that like he's not. Well, I guess it would be Khonshu, unless Mark doesn't. Mark's like, he doesn't care if he kills, right? Or am I thinking of just Khonshu?
No, they both don't care, but like Mark, towards the end, he kind of pushes back against Khonshu because
right,
he doesn't want to do it anymore. So then he makes a deal with Khonshu, and he's like, if we do this,
that's it.
We're done. Me and Steven are done.
Yeah.
There's a loophole.
I love loopholes in a Marvel
loophole
movie.
on Khonshu's part.
I love
kind of a dickhead.
Dude, I love loopholes in a Marvel movie.
So Jake is still Moon Knight, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever he looks like in his own suit.
Right.
Which, that's something different about this is, so like in this, you said we had 2 suits, Moon Knight, and they don't say his name, I don't think, but they call that the Mr. Knight suit.
Yeah.
Did they say that?
They do, yeah. No, wait, do they? I don't know. I think it's implied, but I don't think they say it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the sweet drip. It's called Mr. Knight.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Love that suit. That's like my favorite suit. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fair.
Like he looks like he can fuck. Like he just looks like he can fuck.
And he gets an awesome action sequence.
He does. It's really fun.
Going back and forth between them.
The end of second episode, right? Or am I thinking in the finale?
You're thinking of the finale.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think the second episode, he has his own action scene.
Yeah.
Kind of funny. But, like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really cool. It's a really cool suit. I think it's way different from a normal superhero type suit you think of. Like, when you think of a superhero, you think of the fucking cape, the wicked-ass little symbol, and, like, somewhere on your fucking, suit.
Well, the reason he does that is because, like, Mark is yelling to Steven, like he's falling, and he's like, summon the suit, because when you're in the suit, I guess you get powers, like invincibility powers, I guess.
Yeah,
because he gets stabbed a whole bunch in a different scene.
They say, they bring it up. They bring it up at one point about it's healing. Yeah, I forgot what. I think it was in the 5th episode. I want to say, because something happens in the 4th episode.
I think the 4th episode. You're talking when he's like at the he's getting like stabbed, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Anyway, so he's falling and he's like, summon the suit, and like Steven's like, a suit.
Yeah.
And he puts it on, and Mark's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it's a suit.
It's a suit. And it works, and he's got the batons.
Yeah, he's still got superhuman strength. He's got all the the Moon Knight, powers.
Yeah, he rolls up his sleeves.
Yeah, it's really funny.
And then he does his little, I don't know if you saw the TikToks around it, but he's like, something like B, whatever. My name's Steven with a V.
Oh, I do. I remember him saying
wah, wah, yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's funny. And then he gets fucking ripped.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's fun.
It's really good.
It's a fun little action scene. I think. A little short, I think, but it's fun.
Action scene with the horses. It's okay.
I don't even remember it.
It's like, so they're going to that, I think it's French, that one guy.
When he goes to the guy,
dealer.
the dealer, where he's like, summon Steven to fucking decipher shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then he like has to save Layla, and if there's a clip, blink and you miss it. He like lunges like crotch first towards Layla, and then like encompasses her.
Now that's hot. He's got dick power.
And like somebody broke it down, and they're like, he's really putting his whole Munussi into that thing. Like it's really funny. He really fucking.
That's fucking great.
Right into her.
That's cool though.
I mean, hey, Layla's probably into it, man.
Yeah, Layla's good character. Can we talk? Let's talk about her.
I think she's okay. I think she has some really bad parts. Like in episode 4, I think is the worst part of her arc, when she's arguing with Mark. Actually, I think Steven is in the body, but she's trying to argue with Mark.
Yeah, but...
And then she distracts them both.
Uh-huh.
And then gets fucking Mark shot and literally killed.
He dies, yeah.
And that sets off this whole extra thing we have to do, which is just cool. But like,
it's alright.
She got him killed.
Yeah.
Over something that she could have argued with him about after all this was done.
Yeah.
So, I think that was a big punch to her character that I don't like.
Up to that point, did you enjoy her, though?
Yeah, I think she was alright.
Yeah.
I liked her suit at the end.
Her suit was cool. That was really cool. I don't know if that's a hero in like any comic.
Nah, no.
It's pretty cool.
It's called the Scarlet Scarab. It's like a deep cut to like something that like hardly exists.
That's cool. It is really cool, I think.
Like, fuck, what's his name? Muerto?
Yeah, let's say
Bad
that.
Bunny.
Bad Bunny, yeah. I forgot. Oh my god. He's everywhere.
Bad Bunny and Morbius, Michael Morbius, Bad Bunny, Morbius.
Bad Morbius.
Sony's Bad Bunny multiverse of
Morbius.
Bad Bunny. that movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
He only has 2 issues that he appears in.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Scarlet Scarab has like maybe like a couple panels.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. It's a cool suit though.
So, and I think it's a guy or something. And her dad, I think, has a really similar name to that character, and so people were theorizing that she was going to turn into it, and they were right. And
Look
so
at that.
That's cool.
They fucking
little wings.
They figured it. Yeah, it was fucking cool. It's fucking cool. Swing, dude. It's fucking wicked. That was wicked.
There's a dumb henchman at the very end where she's covering her face and he's shooting right here. But
it's like you got her like leg.
Her whole leg.
You can
part of her head is out, dude.
Like you can't shoot the leg.
Dumbass.
Like shoot the knee. Shoot the knee so it's like you know not available to use unless she has healing powers.
Well, if you, yeah, she probably does.
Probably has healing powers.
Where does she get that suit, Gavin?
A goddess.
Yeah, who's that goddess?
The goddess of. It's not the one with of love, right?
No.
No. Who the fuck is it?
It's that fucking hippo.
It was the hippo. It was in the 5th episode.
That nice hippo, dude.
Excuse me, what?
That's hippo.
Should we explain it?
Yeah, it's
or
spoilers.
no?
Yeah, it's spoilers.
I know. Yeah, it's fuck. What is she the goddess of?
Like she like helps guide souls to the afterlife.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like a little tour bus.
I think
it's like a little tour.
Yeah, she's like, hey,
it's like California and how they have
your
those
soul, and you'll either go to this really boring place that apparently is really nice.
It is nice. We see it. We see it in the show.
Or you'll get turned to fucking stone in the sand, you big loser.
It's fucked up. In fact, it's Steven.
Yeah, Steven.
That turns into stone.
Little cinnamon roll Steven, dude.
Holy shit. What do you call him cinnamon roll for?
A cinnamon roll.
Is he like...
Because he's a little... I don't know. It's a term on the internet.
A little goofy guy.
He's a little goofy little rascal.
He is kind of a goofy guy, that guy.
He's a little... Oy, oy, oy.
When they're like... Oh, are you doing a jerk off?
I'm doing it Italian.
Oh, that's even worse, dude. That's fucked up.
That's how you jerk off in Italian.
Oi, oi, oi.
That doesn't work in an audio format. God damn it. Nobody's gonna get that.
Yeah, whatever. It's funny. It is funny though. Anyway, they're like fighting. Where are they fighting? They're like little sand boys.
Oh, they're souls, and it looks like they're the same souls that Mark is killed.
Yeah.
Because Mark is killed for Khonshu, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because we don't see. Like Mark recognizes everybody in there. He says that. So, whoever Jake is killed. Which is probably a lot more.
Yeah, he's a fucking cold-blooded killer.
He's crazy. I want to see his.
By the way, he shoots fucking Ethan Hawke at the end.
Oh yeah. Oh, he has such a small scene, but it's so fun.
It's effective. I think it's very effective.
Like he pulls him out.
It's one of the scenes I remember very vividly because it's like, wow, that's a good way to end things.
Well, like he puts him in the limousine and he takes him out of.
He's a.
He kicks the fucking chair into the side of the road.
It's fucking crazy.
What'd that chair do to you?
Fuck it. Fuck that chair, dude.
And then he gets in. We see big nose Khonshu, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking in there. He's like, hello.
And he's got a fucking drip. He's like, Steven has the right idea.
He's dripping out, yeah.
And that is pulled straight from the comics. That entire, like...
That limo
scene? Right there. Yeah, minus Ethan Hawke's character. Like, just how Khonshu looks sitting in that limousine. 100%. Like, ripped straight from the handle.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
And it was awesome to see.
Yeah.
He's like, Mark doesn't really know how broken he is. Meet my friend. I shit myself. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Meet my friend Jake Lockley. And he fucking turns around.
Fuck it. What up?
He doesn't say anything. He has no fucking words or needs out.
It's like 2 shots.
Yeah.
Because, like, they shoot, there's a shot outside of the limo.
Yeah.
And you just see, like, 2 fucking bright lights just go off, and you're like, well, fuck, dude.
And then they just drive off, and you see the plate, Spectre.
That's so fucked, dude.
That's from the comics, too, is that whole license plate.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that they took that from the comic.
Yeah. I really hope they do a season 2. Or a movie, or have him show up in, like, a team up somewhere.
Do you think it would be better if it was in a movie format or a show format?
Show.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Would they make it 8 episodes?
No, probably not.
No, probably won't.
They'd probably do another 6.
Yeah.
But if they did an actual, like, keep on doing more, I think it would make me like this one more.
Oh, okay.
As sort of a setup.
Yeah, all right.
To, like, then get more Moon Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the story going forward could be really interesting. Because there's something like it where Khonshu takes advantage of Mark.
Ooh.
Not exactly like this, but it could end up in the same way, and it's a really interesting story.
Okay.
And it's one of the best.
Okay.
So, that could be cool.
Could be, yeah.
Maybe we'd see... There's a lot of speculation of what suit Mark or Jake could wear.
Mm.
Like, there's like a black suit kind of Moon Knight that's more tactical looking in the comics. And, like, that might be cool. It's not my favorite, but it could look cool.
Mm. Yeah, right. Maybe. I don't know. It would be interesting, though, because, like, he seems like a little bastard, that fucking Jake, dude.
Yeah, and he's probably ripping through people all the time.
Oh, yeah, probably. Well, like we already said, like, the soul, like...
I wonder if his crescent darts might be smaller. That would be kind of cool to see. That designed differently. So that maybe...
Or maybe they'll be fucking massive. Maybe they'll be even bigger.
Even bigger.
Maybe they'll just be, like, little fucking, like, say, like... like javelins, bro. Just fuck all. Dude, that'd be fucking cool as hell.
They're like frisbees.
No, they're fucking javelins. You just fucking throw that and you...
It's like one of those big boomerangs.
You
ever seen one of those really long boomerangs?
Yeah, it actually acts like a boomerang.
Well, that's how these ones kind of are.
Except they're fucking they're like human sized.
Oh, one of my favorite scenes. It's so short. And it makes me want more of it.
Yeah.
It's just classic, just Moon Knight running on like rooftops.
On the rooftops.
I thought that was so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and one of the shots, it was spoiled in the trailer, but like it's like split second.
When he's fucking flying with the cape.
Yeah, we just fly with the cape into the moon.
It's fucking cool. It's pretty fucking cool.
I screamed when I saw it. I was like, ah!
That's fucking cool. It was fucking cool. In fact, that scene at the end of the second episode, really fun. Like, it was fun, but then like the conversation between Steven and Mark, I think it was really good.
Oh yeah, I loved the dynamic between them.
And Mark smashing that fucking glass, dude. That was so intense and like.
There's a censored F-bomb in there if you listen to it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
There's like one fuck I remember in this show.
No.
I remember hearing a fuck. I swear to God. No. Unless I'm thinking
Marvel doesn't do F-bombs.
I think I'm thinking of a shit. I don't know.
You probably heard a shit, damn, or something.
I think I heard maybe a fuck or a
Marvel
shit.
doesn't do F-bombs for some reason.
They're fucking they have to keep it PC, dude.
Well, you can do one. You
can do one.
But they just don't do it for some reason. It's interesting.
Whatever. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it's like a Marvel thing where it's like they don't want their characters saying fuck.
Maybe.
And we're not... I mean, we know fucking Venom said fuck in the...
I mean, if they bring back Luke Cage, he said worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he goes to Harlem, and you know, like...
You know what's happening
A common word that I can't say. Like, that kind of...
There's some fellas in Paris, that's for sure.
Some fellas in Harlem.
In Harlem, yeah. Did you hear me earlier when I was talking about just call him Mark a fella in Paris?
What?
Even though it's not Paris, I know, but he's British, and I was like, oh, he's a fella in Paris.
Oh, that remind me, that guy, that dealer guy.
I
don't know if you heard about it a couple months ago, but he was the one that died in a skiing accident.
Oh, really? That's fucked.
Yeah, that was the guy.
Oh, that's fucked. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was really young, obviously.
Yeah, he looked young.
Yeah.
He was he was jacked.
His fate is kind of unknown because, like, I mean, they gotta write him out now if they do a season 2,
yeah.
which is unfortunate.
I felt like they kind of did write him out in this show, kind of.
Well, here they can because, like, he threw a crescent dart, like, right into his back.
Yeah.
So I guess you could say that killed him.
Probably did, yeah.
Or something. But they probably would have brought him back.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely left it open.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of time, but like it was kind of like one of those things where it's like if you would remember him and you're like, oh wait, he's the guy from the first season.
Yeah, and he's a classic Moon Knight villain called Midnight.
Oh, that's
the Midnight Man.
Man, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's kind of Moon Knight, but he's black.
Yeah. Oh, that's
got black cloth.
That's kind of neat.
And he's like an art collector.
Man, rest in peace, my man. That sucks.
It does really suck. I hope the family's doing right.
Yeah, I hope so.
He's really young. I think he was like mid-20s.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy shit, dude.
Live while you're young, man, because you never know when you're gonna go.
Yeah, I could go in a week.
You can go tomorrow. You can go in a fucking minute.
Well, yeah. A lot of... I don't know. I feel...
So, we're in a trademark. So, Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah, what is that? Note time.
What do you think of that name? What does that name...
Pretty badass, dude.
Spark confidence into your soul?
Most certainly.
Because that is the name of the guy that sings A Man Without Love. The opening song where it's like, "Do hold me."
Yeah. It's a fun song. That's his name.
That's his name.
That's fucked up.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
That's fucked up.
And you can make fun of it, or at least ethically, I think you can make fun of it because he changed his name to that.
Yeah, what the
Because it's an old composer's name from like I think it's like 17 or 1800s.
Why would you want to change your name to that, buddy?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, that's horrible.
So there you go.
Getting named Humperdinck.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Having the last name Humperdinck.
Humperdinck.
You're fucked from the start. Now, I alluded to this next note when I was talking about episode 1.
He's a little bottom boy.
He's kind of a bottom boy.
Steven is. Yeah.
Steven, yeah. Mark probably is hardcore. He's probably top. That's probably the dynamic.
Jake is probably like a BDSM.
He's a switch.
Like
100% switch.
You think he's a switch?
No, you know what? Mark's a switch. I definitely think Jake is a top. That's for sure.
I think Mark is like a vanilla kind of bedroom guy.
Oh, okay.
Steven's a bottom boy. And I think Jake...
He's definitely top. I'm sorry. He looks like, from the one scene I've seen of him...
He's a top that can't get serious with anybody.
Oh, so he jokes around a lot?
He doesn't joke around. I think he's real serious. I think he can't keep a relationship.
Oh,
because of how just like hard cold he is.
Oh, okay.
But that's from literally 30 seconds of screen time I got from
him.
I
was gonna say he got like 20 seconds. Like,
we didn't mention in the final episode where he's fighting Ethan and he can't win, and then Mark blanks out.
Yep.
And then he's standing over Ethan, bloody, almost dead. Like Jake fucked him up, and like there's fire now everywhere, and like something fucking happened. Jake tore it up.
It's fucking cool. I think it was cool.
I want to see that in season 2, as like a flashback. I think that would be so cool.
I mean, with the way it ended, they definitely want to do a season 2 or something. Like,
I really hope so.
And this show is like you've said it is like very successful.
Yeah. I'm 90% sure that's what the metrics were. Where it was second. It was the second most viewed MCU show in like, it's like first week or something.
Behind
Loki, which is really successful.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think for Disney Plus series it goes Mandalorian, Loki, and then probably Moon Knight next.
You think Kenobi's gonna take it over?
Oh, 100%.
Like that thing is looking wicked.
Kenobi is I would be shocked if it wasn't number 1.
It's looking wicked.
It's looking good. I'm keeping my expectations low.
I don't know if I want to do a podcast about it. I'll probably have to watch it and see how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine.
We'll see.
They're really hyping up.
They're hyping it up.
They're hyping up Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader, and I feel like it's gonna happen like once, and it's not gonna be a recurring thing.
Yeah, it's probably gonna happen like the second to last or the last episode.
I would imagine last. I imagine they might see each other mid-season, and then it's gonna hype up more.
So this takes place after episode 3.
Yeah, this is taking place
in between.
Luke
4?
looks like he's like 10, so it's probably like 10 years before New Hope.
Okay.
Because Luke is like 18 to 20 in that.
Yeah, and like with the way that the actor that plays, well, I guess it wouldn't matter, right? He'd probably be in the suit. No.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, Darth Vader. He'd probably be in the suit. So.
Yeah. Hayden Christensen's coming back.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Gonna be really interesting.
That's really cool. It's cool that they're bringing them back. Both of what was his name? I think
Ewan McGregor.
I always for some reason think it's Evan.
Evan McGregor.
It's cool that they're bringing those two back, bro.
Yeah.
With the way that Ewan has aged. Sorry, with the way he's aged, it actually works pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
Because like he does look a little older, but he's not like old like he is in fucking episode 4.
We're getting a little off track.
Yeah, we are.
We can talk about this later, but I think we should focus on Moon Knight then.
Yeah. Sorry. We'll be all right.
Coolest moment from the show.
Well, I think it's the coolest moment.
Yeah.
Personally, I do really like The last 10 minutes of the second episode, honestly.
The second episode. What was the last 10 minutes?
It was the fucking when
Mr. Knight.
Yeah, Mr. Knight came out. That whole action sequence, and then Moon Knight coming back, and then that scene of Mark and Steven. Like that's my favorite sequence.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I love the ending fight.
See the kaiju battle. The giants are. It was fucking cool.
Okay, the kaiju's cool, but I think it was really creative to like after like Mark comes to terms with Steven and all that, and like they like form a bond.
Yeah. It's cool that they keep switching between
They kept switching back and forth, and like the cameras were playing with it, and it was really fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then Mr. Knight gets a sweet little, like, running down like a street, and he's fucking beating people up.
Yeah.
I thought that was super fun. I think that's my favorite moment.
That was really cool, I will say. It was really, really cool to see. But, like, I think in general, I enjoyed everything about the second episode, and like that silly little goofy action battle, and then fucking Moon Knight, like, original flavored Moon Knight fucking destroying this fucking dog thing. Like, that was fucking cool.
Yeah, then, like, I think that would be more fun if we had more just, like, Moon Knight himself action.
Yeah.
Like, just beating up dogs or just, like, other just enemies. Like, I think, like, a longer form series, you could do that more.
Yeah, maybe they will if they make a season 2. Who knows?
I hope so.
Who knows, really?
Oh, the origins. We got to see the actual origins of Moon Knight. When he was resurrected. That was really, really close to the comics, where he mentions that he was this guy. He was with this mercenary called Bushman. They don't show him.
Yeah, I remember them talking about it. And, like, that's, like, isn't that Layla's dad? Or is that the crew they were with?
So, Bushman was in charge of Mark.
Mm-hmm.
They went to this area where they thought they were going to find treasure and stuff.
Yeah.
Layla's dad was working there. Bushman killed all of them. Mark didn't like that, so he tried to rebel against him.
Yeah.
Bushman almost killed Mark.
But the god came
Khonshu.
in. Yeah, Khonshu. I almost called him Kaizu. He comes in and he's like, "Hey, dude, I'll save you.
You got some potential there.
You
want to be a superhero?"
And he's like, "Yeah, all right."
He's like, "Rise and be my vengeance of the night, and be my fish,
my Moon Knight,
my Moon Knight." It was awesome. I love that. That was super, cool. Super sweet.
I was like, hey, you know how I do in movies and like any show. He said the thing.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He said the thing.
Yeah. I mean, you say he said the thing, but a lot of times nowadays they still don't say the superhero name.
Yeah.
Like, here's one: Captain Marvel. Her name isn't mentioned in any of the Avengers movies or her movie. The first time Captain Marvel itself is muttered in the MCU is in Spider-Man Far From Home. When Peter Parker's like, why not get Captain Marvel?
Oh, for when he's...
when they're down in like the old Walker thing. Like, so it's nice that they actually say Moon Knight, and I don't know if they say Mr. Knight. I'm not confident in that. I don't remember.
I feel like they did, but I don't know for sure.
They'll probably say it next time because Mr. Knight is a whole... The thing with that costume, and people were really worried about it, is like they're not typically associated with like each alter has their own suit. It's more of Mark. They're used for different things. It's like Moon Knight, when he's a vigilante, he can't work with cops. Mm-hmm. So he created Mr. Knight, who is this like detective. He can go to crime scenes.
Does he look like how Steven's suit looks in the show? Yeah,
they look really similar. Okay. It's just they aren't connected to the different alters. Like Mark gets Moon Knight and Steven gets Mr. Knight.
Yeah, I like that though. I like that they both get
Yeah, I think that's super cool. I like that.
Yeah, I do like that. And like I said, I love that suit. Mr. Knight suit.
It's really good.
Fucking wicked, dude.
It's really nice.
It's a really nice... I love me a good suit that looks good on someone. Yeah. All right? I hate suits. I don't look good in them. But when someone looks good in one, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Maybe you should try out a white suit, man.
Fuck that. Fuck a suit, dude. I don't like suits. Huh. Yeah. Hot take. But I'm really curious. I am curious to see what suit they use for Jake.
Yeah. I can show you a picture later of what they probably will use.
Okay.
I think it's okay.
Alright, yeah.
But it's really popular with a lot of people.
Yeah. Here's something we haven't touched on. What did you think of the relationship between Layla and Mark?
Oh, so that's interesting, actually. I forgot to mention. Layla...
I want to keep young.
as the named character Layla, doesn't exist. She replaces somebody called Marlene, who is basically the same in everything except name and race.
Okay.
Which is fine. But, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Okay.
I get why they did it because it's in Egypt, so then they made her Egyptian.
Yeah.
And then, just representation and stuff, and I get it. It's just, it feels kind of weird to, like, just change something and just, like, I don't know, it just feels weird.
I don't think it's weird to change things, you know?
I get it.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
The character of Layla also, I like her. I completely forgot she's the reason that Mark got destroyed.
Yeah.
Which was a little weird, but I do think she was a well-meaning character. Her and Mark's relationship, I think, is weird.
It's very weird.
Because I feel like, you know, it's like, I get why she's mad. Fucking, you know, Mark and, you know, Steven both get fucking abandon her.
Right.
You know, and I mean, I get that part.
And he's kind of responsible for her dad's death.
Yeah.
He led Bushmen to that area, I guess.
Yeah.
Or he typically does in the comics. I think he does in this one.
Yeah. And, like, you know, I get it. But, like, I feel like there's a complete 180 with how they, like, them, like, being like, oh, yeah, we're fine with each other.
Yeah.
I feel like. And I feel like it's just too quick. I feel like if you gradually just, like, made them...
Yeah.
Grow to like each other, like grow to like, because Mark and her are in a relationship.
Yeah.
And you know, I kind of just wish that, like, it was built up to be like, oh yeah, you know, I miss the good times. They kind of hint at that at the in the third episode when they go with the guy they go to, the guy with that died, him. Remember the guy that died? Like,
yeah, that died.
Yeah, and no.
Huh?
Oh, never mind, bro.
Huh?
Fucking, what's his name? The villain. The guy that's young.
Hero? The young guy.
Yeah, fucking.
Huh?
Remember with the black bodyguards?
Oh.
Yeah, God, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm horrible.
Mogart.
Yeah, that was the third episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
They kind of hint at, like, oh, dude, remember these times where we would just, like, hang out and fucking they were reminiscing. It was like, okay, but, like, they just go back to arguing.
Yeah.
It's like you could have just built on that, argue less.
Yeah.
And then make them like each other. But, like, I felt like it was too much of a switch in the 6th episode where they're like, yeah, all right. And then they like each other. It's like, I wanted to have that more built, like I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was interesting how later like, Mark and Layla are on real bad terms. And then, like, Steven is helping out Layla with this puzzle, and they're, like, really bonding.
And like, yeah,
and Layla, eventually they kiss.
And that was
and it's weird because it's like, is it cheating?
It's not. Technically.
I mean, like,
that was interesting.
It's based around DID.
Yeah.
Which I find really interesting. And it's like, your alters are kind of different people.
But
from what I gather from the actual, like, but they're not. And it's a real interesting, like,
it's something to talk about.
How you see it kind of thing.
I don't think it's cheating because, like, it's the same guy. Same bod, same guy.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's just a different personality of the guy. You know what I mean?
Because, I mean, you're still with her. But
he kisses. Yeah, right.
But to you, it feels like a completely different guy.
Yeah, I guess
so. It's weird. It's a really interesting.
It is
thing,
how you.
I like that they play with it.
I think it's how you interpret it.
Yeah,
I do think that. I thought it was interesting though. I thought it was like, oh, I didn't see that coming.
What would be really weird?
If they had sex.
Is if Layla had alters.
Oh man, dude.
And they mingled, so it's like a swinger party, but
Holy
it's only
shit.
2 people.
Would that be an orgy?
Would it be? It's weird. It's like how in Loki.
I haven't watched Loki, by the way.
I think you should. I think it's really good.
I've heard good
But
things.
he falls in love with an alternate version of himself.
That's hot.
And so it makes you think, like, is this self-cessed, or, like, it's technically a different person from another universe?
He's just in love with himself.
But like you want to bang yourself. It's not masturbating because it's not you. But it's a different version of you, so it's like, is it self-cessed? But at the end of the day, it's a fake thing, so it doesn't exist.
There's a thing where it's like people are in love with themselves. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a thing where people are in love.
Self-obsessed.
Is it self-obsessed?
Yeah.
Or I feel like there's another term
I'm talking
for
about
it.
literally having sex with another variant from a different universe as you.
It's got a Cat Crash Bandicoot 4 vibes. With the big evil guy wants to bang another universe version of.
Oh yeah.
They want to bang. You know, it's kind of like a version of that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird question that it'll never.
I feel like it'd be an orgy. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, if you're fine with that.
Hey man, go bang whoever you want to bang, as long as you're not related.
I mean, Loki's fluid. Like he can transform, so he's technically gender fluid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Little stuff right there for you.
Yeah, that was a big thing for, I guess, that whole community, so that's cool.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
LGBTQ plus.
Mm-hmm.
Get your shit in. Get in there.
I think that's all I got from Moon Knight.
Yeah. I feel like. Again, I stand by my 8.
I'm gonna stand by my 7. I think it might get better if it leads into more. But as of right now, nothing's confirmed with him returning, so it's...
But maybe they're doing that on purpose. You know, keeping you on your toes.
I mean, it's more than likely he's going to turn up at something, because Marvel doesn't just create new characters and then not do them anymore.
I feel like there'll be another season.
No season. He'll pop up in a movie. Something. I'm sure of it, but...
Yeah. As far as I know, he wasn't in Doctor Strange Mom, so...
Dr. Mommy.
Yeah, as far
Doctor
as
Strange.
am I right in saying that? Does he pop up?
No.
I didn't think... Yeah, I didn't think so.
But yeah, that'd be crazy.
It would have been crazy. Yeah,
the finale came out the Wednesday before it came out, and then
it would be kind of crazy. But whatever, Whatever. Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. What do you? Let's move on to our most famous segment.
Is it?
Yeah,
who's? I was gonna say who said.
I said.
Yeah. Right.
Oscar Isaac said. He called me.
Oh, really? No way. You know? Do you call him just Osk? Are you that close with him?
I call him by his given name.
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Hernandez something Isaac.
Oh, I thought it was Oscar Isaac and then the rest.
Maybe it is.
Pretty sure. Because he was in SNL and he said that.
Maybe.
Because he was like, Hollywood chose the most American name.
Yeah. I don't know. Gavin, what's your Sideflicks? What do you got for me?
Fuck. Well, I mean, me and Nate, about a month ago now, went to see Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal star in The Unbearable Weight of This Huge Cock.
Yeah.
And, you know, we were going to do a podcast about it. We were both very excited for the movie. Actually, I feel like you were more excited than me.
I was excited, but I felt like I was better. My expectations were better equipped than yours.
See, I wasn't anticipating much because I looked at the reviews, and it was like when I saw them, they were in the it was 92.
Right, but you said it was like overhyped, so it made me feel like you expected more.
Well, like it made me think it was overhyped because I heard it was a meta movie, which I probably should have seen coming since Nicolas Cage is playing himself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, Hollywood has a track record of loving meta humor and meta stuff. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, this is probably going to be a little overhyped. I wouldn't say it was completely overhyped, but I don't think it was as good as some people are saying.
Maybe. I feel like we're saying a whole lot of nothing about this movie, but we're saying a lot of words.
Oh, I am, maybe, but I don't know.
So I guess we probably shouldn't spoil it too much. But like,
I mean, no, probably not.
I think it's a fun movie.
I think it's funny.
It's good. It's good if you like Hollywood and meta humor, like you said you thought was going to be in it. Don't expect too like wacky stuff with Nicolas Cage. Like there's some wacky stuff, but don't expect like full on
physically
like ironic Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, physically he's not that crazy.
Yeah.
There's he is technically he is crazy. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's an interesting movie, and I wish there was little bit more wacky Nicolas Cage hijinks. You know what I'm saying?
I thought they did it in a good way that wasn't
Too much.
Too much and like too tacky and too meme. Like it doesn't play into memes. Well, no, not really.
Not really, no.
But it does it in a like. It doesn't rely on stuff like that, and I think that makes it hold up better. Probably in the future on rewatch, maybe.
But I thought there's some highlights for me was the Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage buddy comedy relationship. It's really cute. Pedro Pascal is like a huge Nicolas Cage fan. Yeah. And like it's Nicolas Cage, you know, he's just a fucking celebrity doing what he does. Yeah. And it's really funny dynamic, and they grow to like each other a lot. It's really, they have the funniest parts of the whole movie. You know? And
that's most of the movie.
It is, yeah.
Like, if you get into the movie and you're not liking their dynamic,
you're not gonna like the movie.
You're not gonna like the rest of the movie. So,
like, them together is like it's
90% of it.
I would say 85%.
Except for the last act, which is like, to not spoil it, it kind of falls off and doesn't work for me. It might work for some other people.
I think it was okay,
there's something that happens that I didn't expect.
Oh, at the very end,
and like you're like, wow, that's a thing. That's cool.
I thought it was funny.
But then like, it makes you like, I don't know. There's nothing past that. There's nothing more clever past that.
I thought it was fun though. I did like the
ending.
It was
a fun little thing. I don't want to say anything about
after the whole climax and that happened. I thought it was great, honestly.
So I'd say, what did I put here? 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10.
I'd say 7.5 for me.
That's solid for a comedy.
Yeah, it is. Like, as comedies, you would expect just, like, maybe 6 to 7 out of 10 if it's a good comedy. Most comedies are not great. Yeah. You know, because...
It's hard. It's hard.
Comedies are hard because...
It's because comedy's so subjective.
Yeah, you could find something super hilarious. Like, I think the word poopy stinky occasionally is very funny. Yeah. That's a very funny phrase. But, like, I'm telling you right now, 90% of the people I know do not like it. Yeah. Probably even less. Probably, like, the 1% is Nate. And he occasionally laughs at it. He doesn't laugh at it all the time.
I laugh at it to make you feel better.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one that makes it funny. So there's that. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know.
Sometimes you laugh at it.
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what my humor is.
Neither do I, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, God, like, yeah, I was trying to say that like comedy is so hard to do because it's so subjective, and like you're basing it around this one type of humor that you think is funny, and if people don't like it, they're really not gonna like it, and there's nothing gonna be else in the movie that usually draws them to it.
Yeah, because
you really have to stick that landing.
Yeah, because you don't have like a crowd of people like watching you perform the jokes. Yeah. To like tell you if it's funny or not, you know.
Yeah. So that's what I got for that movie, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty much a nothing movie, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't say it's a nothing movie, but it's something.
If you missed it, you're not missing much.
It's one of those movies like if you've got an afternoon and like you don't know what to put on. And like it's on Netflix or something.
I would say rent it. Like honestly,
if you're looking for like a fun little family movie.
If you're high and feeling goofy.
Yeah, maybe if you're high.
I think that would be really fun.
Probably.
There's an LSD scene in this movie.
Yeah.
It's really.
It's one of my favorite LSD scenes.
It's really funny.
It's not over the top, but it's really fun.
Yeah, it's not like if you're thinking bright fucking colors. It's like probably a more realistic version of it, which is really funny. Yeah. Which is really fun, and it's really funny.
Gavin, I watched a movie.
Did you now?
Called Spider-Man. No Way We're Keeping These Cameos a Secret.
Wait, is that No Way Home?
Yeah.
Okay. We did a review of this, no?
No, we were going to.
Oh.
But then we never did. I don't think. Did we?
I don't know.
Oh well, I watched that again.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say you bought the movie.
I just have one comment about it that I might. I mean, I don't know if we talked about it. But I'll just say one comment here because we'll probably talk about it in further length some other time. When spoilers for this movie, so skip.
Unless how have you not seen it?
Yeah. I'm spoiling the big
Dumbledore.
The big guy gets killed by Snape or whatever the meme is.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
I'm not kidding.
I knew that already.
Yeah.
I didn't see the movies and I knew that.
But my major complaint with this movie is Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, when they come back, when they first get through the portals, there is a really awkward silence and pause that, like, I get why it's in there.
It's because most of the 2 times I saw it, cheers.
Oh yeah,
or like the first time I saw it, there was a lot like a whoa and a lot of claps. Yeah. But like when we saw it with Coleman, there was a lot more like what? Yeah, because like, fucking cheers, dude.
Well, because we were in, I think we were in an IMAX theater.
We were in an IMAX theater
for
that.
It was packed. It was a lot of fun. We had Spider-Man take our tickets that day.
Yeah, we met Tom Holland.
We met Tom Holland.
It was crazy.
I still think Lady Gaga was the coolest to meet.
Yeah,
she came on the show.
She was genuine. She felt like a real genuine person.
Yeah. Check that episode out on the.
Yeah, please. Show. It's under the guest appearances, which I just found out not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah,
it's been on there since like.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny. But we fucking made a song.
But yeah, it gives off the same kind of vibe as like. Have you seen those Big Bang Theory without laugh track?
Have you seen Friends without laugh track?
It's the
worst.
It gives off that, yeah. So like. I don't know if they should edit it or whatever, but it's weird.
I felt like they probably should have edited it after it went out to theaters.
Yeah, because like I get it, because like
huge.
If you put any dialogue right after that, nobody's gonna fucking hear that.
It's fucking
everybody was screaming.
Yeah, it was fucking huge when it happened. I shit my fucking drawers. I say that every time, but I really did.
Yeah, and it's even more awkward because
Emily was like holding me back from like jumping out of my seat, dude.
Yeah, because you didn't expect it at all.
No, because I was going into it. Not thinking they were.
You were in denial. You were in straight denial. They were.
That's good though, because I got a great reaction from it. So.
But like it's even worse because like when Andrew Garfield first comes through, he like jumps through, he tears off his mask, he's like, all right. Like it's so much.
It's probably worse with Toby because he really doesn't do much. He just kind of like.
He just kind of walks in. Hey.
Hello.
Hey guys. I was in The Boss Baby.
Hey. Yeah, he was. He was the narrator. hey, I'm the narrator from Boss Baby. That's my biggest role.
That's my complaint about the movie right now.
That's fair. If that's the only complaint you got too, that's pretty good. See, like
that I want to bring up now because otherwise we'll talk about that later.
See, like when that scene came up, I wasn't expecting anything.
No.
But then when fucking Ned, that fucking scallywag Ned,
I've
fucking did that fucking circle thing. I'm like, no fucking way.
Dude, I've heard horror stories of people that like. They cut to that scene, and they're like, okay, we're going to, like, Ned and MJ. Gonna slow down a bit.
Yeah.
So they go and take a piss.
Oh, no.
I've heard people that have done that.
That's so fucked.
I feel so bad for them.
You gotta hold that piss
because they come back and they see fucking Tobey Maguire standing, talking to Tom Holland.
And you hear the fucking theater.
What happened? What?
What the? What? It's funny as fuck, dude. That's fucked.
They probably ran back in and they just see him standing there like...
Yeah. And fucking, my boy Tobey Maguire looking like swagged out.
Or they probably get into the part where like she's throwing fucking bread at him.
Oh yeah, with the grandma. That was fun. Yeah, it was a fun movie. I would give it... Oh God, I don't remember. I don't know what I would give it like for the experience a 10 out of 10. That's the best experience I've gotten in a theater ever.
Theater experience 10 out of 10.
But like honestly, the movie,
I think it's an 8.
I would say 8. That's very fair. I think that I had complaints. I just can't remember them because I had such a good time.
What do we see some of this for like a dedicated episode?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You want to do a dedicated episode with that?
Yeah, it's a big movie. I think one day we'll get to it.
Okay.
Finish off the Spider-Mans.
Why don't we get to Inside, huh?
Inside?
Bo Burnham.
Never.
Okay, fair.
Halfway to whenever we're doing Dear Heaven Hansen.
Oh my God.
My next one, Gavin. Or wait, do you have any? Off the top of your head? Because you don't ever come prepared.
No. Well, I mean, okay. The Life is Strange games?
Yeah.
I played the new one that came out. True Color. It's on Game Pass. True Colors. Yeah. I wanted to get the game for a while. I'm glad I kind of held out since it's free now with the whole. It's got all the episodes. I think there's like 3. I love those games. I didn't play the second one because I heard it was boring.
I think those games are really bad.
Okay.
At least the first one. I think the dialogue is bad.
See, I think
I think the art style is the only thing that's good about it.
See, I think there's sometimes bad dialogue in it.
Hella.
I don't think it's
hella.
I don't think it's as hella as you think.
Hella.
I don't think so.
Hella.
I think
that's all I hear from that game is hella. Chloe. Dude.
I say hella all the time too, though.
Hella.
I say hella all the time.
Hella dog.
But like,
hella.
You know,
Max hella.
I'm gonna fucking shit in your britches if you don't stop.
Max, I'm hella lesbian.
It's so stupid, dude. Like, I think, you know, that game's good. Before the Storm is good is 2. It's the prequel to the first one. It's a shorter game. See, I think you're just a fucking hater, bruv. But like, I'm playing True Colors. It's if you want to try it out, it's its own separate thing from like all of them.
Oh, where's the Captain Boomer
Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I've heard good things. It's more connected to the second one. I've heard, like the second Life is Strange.
Oh, okay.
But whatever. If you want to give it a try, it's free, so it's like you're not going to lose much.
I won't.
Okay, fair. But I've gone through the first episode, and you know what? It's pretty all right so far. It's got
something all right. It's all right.
You know, it's a little slow start, but like, you know, it kind of picked up towards the end. And
yeah,
I'm trying to think. I played some Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
That's pretty good.
I played a little bit of that.
A remaster?
There was a remaster. I love the original games. Actually, the first one's kind of bad. I was gonna say mid, but it's really bad.
It's mid.
It's really bad if you actually get back to it. The remaster's way better.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. That fucking slang, the slang term mid.
We've talked.
It's kind of mid.
Yeah, we talked about that during the.
I fucking did it to him. Mid is kind of mid.
Nate, that was kind of mid of you.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's for you to say that.
Yeah. It could be mid of me to say that.
You know what? I'm gonna cut you off because of how mid you are. I'm gonna go to mine.
All right, you talk about it. I'm gonna
fucking Doctor Life is Strange.
If you
Doctor Strange's life.
You could shut the fuck up.
Doctor Mommy's life.
No,
is
you
strange.
could shut the fuck up. I'll think of Sideflicks as you talk about yours.
The Northman. Fuck.
So the Northman, eh?
So the Northman is a 2022 Viking epic revenge tale directed by one of my new favorite directors, Robert Eggers.
Yep.
He did The Lighthouse and The Witch.
What'd you just call me?
The bitch.
No, Robert Egger.
No. Robert Eggers.
Nice.
Anyways, so it's really good. It's as good as I thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. Not as action-packed as I think some people want it to be, but it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I really enjoyed it. It's really goofy. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think you might enjoy it, except for some of the gore. I think you might get a little.
We've talked about this. I mean, gore is fine as long as you just don't do it all the time. That's how I am.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's some parts in this movie like it didn't make me sick, but like I was like, wow.
Yeah, because like if you
that's kind of goofy.
Because if you do gore too much, and like I'm not talking about like with zombies, because I think I get it with zombies because they're like fucking undead and like whatever.
Yeah.
But like if you're talking like a human that's still like either almost dead or basically dead, if you do that too much, it just loses its impact. That's how I am, you know.
Okay. Do you got anything
else?
I have 2 more.
Oh, you do, yeah. Well, go through yours.
I got Doctor Strange and his mommy. Or
Wanda.
Sorry, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Midness. I mean Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Mommy. Oh, yeah.
Of Mommy. So, the new MCU movie. I don't know if you're going to watch it. We were going to watch it for the channel, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, who knows?
Who the fuck knows? We don't even know.
It's really good. A lot of people don't like it. I talked to you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I like it probably for the reasons people don't like it.
And you were talking about how much I would probably like that.
I would think it's weird in Sam Raimi's style, and like I was expecting that, and I was hoping for that, and I got it. And with all the stuff that happens, it's good. It's an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Solid 8 out of 10. I didn't say that the Northman. It's a 9.
No, I think you did say it.
I think the Northland would be a 10, but sometimes I was confused, probably because of my small brain. Because there's a lot of like Viking lore that goes on. And I think maybe on a rewatch it'd probably be a 10. So there's that.
Okay.
So
okay. That's all you got?
I got one more.
Okay, go for it, man.
So I did a Fortnite, guys.
Woo! You did a Fortnite.
I completed my first battle pass.
Woo!
I didn't spend any money, extra money on tiers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I will not explain how much money I spent on skins because I would be embarrassed.
He bought a Moon Knight skin.
I bought that at least, and I had no regrets over any of the skin. Actually, I had one regret over the skin I bought because I bought it accidentally.
What'd you buy?
I can't remember her name.
Oh, okay.
Like, the controls were so weird to get out of the screen. I accidentally hit buy.
You're like, well, shit.
Yeah, I was like, fuck! Yeah,
man.
So, I mean, it's whatever. I passed it. So, yeah. Moon Knight skin.
That's pretty wicked, man.
I got a Master Chief skin.
Yeah, that new Halo Infinite looks fucking crazy.
I got a Stormtrooper skin. I got a Mommy skin. Scarlet Witch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's all I can think of. I got a couple more.
You got the Doctor Strange skin because of the tiers.
Yeah, because of the Battle Pass.
So, yeah.
So.
Pretty wicked, man.
There we go. That's my final side flick.
That's amazing, dude.
Fortnite.
I don't know. I think I'm good. I don't have any side flicks. Like, I can't think of any.
You're a fucking loser.
I'm not a loser. I just, I'm a very simple man.
You can't see my face that well.
Yeah, I can't, but it's fine.
For you because you're a fucking loser.
Oh, I watched Bullshit the Game Show on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
It's a fun thing. I think the contestants are kind of
Okay.
But whatever. You could tell this was filmed during like the peak of COVID.
Okay.
Because they never show any shots of the crowd, and they have piped in you can clearly tell piped in loud like laughs.
Gross.
And yeah, but like it's fine. What are you gonna do? I guess. But like yeah, that's something.
Wait to film it.
I guess, but they probably.
I guess if we wouldn't put effort.
How he's got America's Got Talent. He's got to worry about and a podcast.
Does he still do that?
Yeah, he still is. Yeah.
Oh.
He's been doing it for a minute. He's probably got Deal or No Deal.
Who else is... No, that's over.
Oh, okay. That sucks. That was a good show.
What other judges are there? It's Stephen Cowell and who?
It's Simon Cowell.
Simon. Sorry.
It's fine. And Heidi Klum, who's a model.
Wasn't Katy Perry on there?
No, that's American Idol.
Oh.
Mel B is also on America's Got Talent.
Who?
She was a Spice Girl. And she also has a Connect game called Get Fit with Mel B.
Ah. So, like, probably nobody bought that.
No, probably not. It was part of the Connect, so it was, like, exclusive for the Connect.
Okay. Well, with that information being stored into my brain, I think that's about it. I think this is... I think this is the end of the podcast.
Yep.
And you know what? I think we learned that the Moon Knight all along was the Moon Knights that friends made along the Doctor Strange's mommy.
We also learned that I'm great with the Lego minifigure mystery bag luck.
Oh, we didn't talk about that. We got Muppets Legos today?
Yeah, we got Muppet Legos.
And you got...
I only got one duplicate out of the 6 bags I got.
And... it turned into no duplicates because we traded.
Yeah, so like all around, we were very lucky today. Yeah. Probably because I wore my lucky beaker socks today, but
yeah, I got 3 Gonzos.
You got 3 Gonzos.
But he's my favorite, so that's okay.
I got a Gonzo. I got a Miss Piggy. I got a Swedish Chef, Bunsen Honeydew, and Beaker, dude. Yeah. I really wanted Kermit, but whatever. Yeah. Maybe I'll get them before they're gone. Yeah, maybe. Probably not, but whatever. Yeah. But I think that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, all right. I want to sign off this time.
You want to sign off?
Yeah.
Do you remember how to?
Of course. Do you remember how to?
I remember how to. I want to see if you can do all of that.
All right. Well, Nate, you can find this guy Nate on Letterboxd nsaxon2233. You can find Gavin at Sipe Gavin SEIP on Instagram. You can find our podcast on either YouTube, Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Music, probably not, or podcast. I don't remember what it's called. Fuck Apple. That's all I know.
Yeah, fuck Apple. All my homies hate Apple.
Google
Actually, you have an Apple phone, so.
Yeah, Google Podcasts. I don't fucking know. I don't know if I'm missing anything, am I?
You know, you're doing this perfectly because that's exactly what I say. At the end, am I missing?
I know I am. That's what I was actually doing. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I think I did it perfectly again.
All right.
That's gonna do it, man. Thank you guys for listening. You're not watching probably. No. Thank you for listening to me and Nate ramble about some shit.
Yeah, and hopefully next time we won't be sick.
And hopefully next time we can find a topic.
Find a topic? What do you mean?
Like a thing to talk about for the podcast. What are we talking about next? Exactly.
We'll
figure it out.
Fuck.
We'll figure it out. Rescue
men.
Rangers.
Men?
Oh, men. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to look in your notes.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure.
Men by A24, by the way.
I mean, I'm like 80% sure because Top Gun Maverick was on there, but I haven't even seen the first one.
And dude, honestly, it looks fucking boring as fuck.
I've heard it's actually really good.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
that's good.
It's got like a 97.
That's good. That's like better than the original because I think the original has like a 70 something.
I was shocked when I heard it was actually good.
Yeah, me too. I thought it would be boring.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of like those movies that continue on from like a series.
Yeah,
are terrible because like it's been 27 years. I think
it's Tom Cruise. Like he puts 110% into everything he does. So like, I mean,
yeah.
But I guess he could be a good part of it, and the rest of it could be bad. But apparently this one's not bad, so maybe one day I'll see it.
Probably not.
But next time, I'm pretty sure we're watching Men by A24.
80% sure.
That's if
everything
we're right
goes to plan.
And they put it in theaters near us, because sometimes those movies don't play in theaters near us.
I think I'm confident that the AMC near us will play it.
Yeah, they probably do. They played Everything Everywhere All at Once for like
a week.
No, it was a while. It was like a month maybe.
That's crazy.
And usually those movies go out in like 2 weeks. So
that's crazy.
Well, we'll see. Check it out next time.
Check it out, guys.
Or check it out right now if you're in the future. You know.
If you're listening to this like 2 months.
Yeah.
From now or something.
2 months, 2 years, 200 years.
Jesus Christ.
It's weird to think about.
It's weird to think about.
Sit on that one for
unless YouTube is like dead, and like every other company that we're a part of is
dead. The world
will
probably be dead.
I don't know if the world would be dead, but
I think we're going to do an event Horizon and just die.
Lucky us, huh?
Yeah.
Bye. That was depressing.